5分钟的情境对话，让你的英文直接开挂。You know, I had a moment this morning that I think pretty much everyone can relate to.
Oh, yeah?
I rolled over, grabbed my phone, and before I even got out of bed, I was just bombarded. Notifications from work groups online, a few different friend chats going off, a ton of Instagram DMs. Honestly, I felt drained before I'd even had my coffee.
I totally get that feeling. It's heavy, and it's not that you're trying to ignore people or be rude, right?
No, not at all.
It's just the sheer volume of it all.
Exactly. It's just too much.
There's actually a term for that exact feeling. It's called texting fatigue. And that is exactly what we're exploring today. Welcome to MJ English.
I am really glad we're talking about this. So we're going to listen in on a conversation that just captures this perfectly. It's two friends, Ivy and Jason, at a coffee shop.
And they're getting right into that tension between work chats, the pressure to reply instantly.
And what it does to your mental health.
Yep. Let's just jump in and hear what they have to say.
Yeah, let's do it.
These constant notifications from my phone are really wearing me out.
Same here. I feel like I'm always checking messages.
I actually turned off most of my notifications last week.
Really? Didn't you feel bad about not replying right away?
I used to feel bad, but it started to affect my health.
I get that. The pressure can be overwhelming.
Now, if something is important, people just call me.
That sounds healthier, honestly.
I think setting boundaries is necessary.
You have a good point. I might try that too.
Okay, so let's unpack this a little. There is so much going on here. The first thing Ivy said, it really hit me. She said the notifications were wearing her out.
Yes, such a great phrasal verb, wear out. It suggests this kind of friction, doesn't it?
It really does. It's not just that she's tired, it's that this constant pinging is like slowly eroding her energy.
Like a battery draining or something.
It makes the phone feel like this active thing that's working against you.
That's a great way to put it. And speaking of changes, Ivy used a grammar point that I think is so important. She said, I used to feel bad.
Right. Used to. That little phrase does so much work. It's the bridge between who she was and who she is now. She's not just saying, oh, I felt bad in the past. She's saying that was my old self. That was my habit. But I've made a change. It highlights that growth.
It shows she had to actively break a cycle. And she did it because the pressure was, in her words, overwhelming.
That's another powerful word, overwhelming. I mean, it literally means to be covered, to be submerged. So it validates her feeling. It's not just a small annoyance, it was actually crushing her. It was too much to handle.
Which leads right to her solution, the big buzzword, boundaries.
It is a buzzword, but, she uses it perfectly. A boundary isn't a wall to shut people out. It's more like a protective line. And being able to say, this is my limit, like she does, that's a really advanced skill. Her boundary is just, I'm turning off notifications. Simple as that.
And I love that she presents it as a health issue, not just a preference. Then Jason's response, he doesn't just say, I agree. He says, you have a good point.
That's such a natural, diplomatic way to agree with someone.
Yeah.
Sometimes just saying, I agree, can feel a little flat. But you have a good point says, I understand your logic, and it makes sense. It really validates the other person.
It's a great phrase to just have in your back pocket. It kind of diffuses any tension. You have a good point.
When you look at the whole conversation, Ivy does a fantastic job of just communicating her needs clearly and without apologizing for them.
A great reminder that it is okay to unplug sometimes. Now, before we wrap up, we want to make sure you can really use all this. We have provided the verbatim transcript, key vocabulary, and grammar for your reference.
Please click the link below if you need it. After reviewing the key points, go back and listen to the dialogue again, and you'll find you understand almost everything. It's really the best way to make it all stick. Give it a try. Have a stress-free day, everyone.
Bye.